Hello and welcome again to Strategy Wise. Today I am going to discuss the process through which a strategy could be developed for an organization, whether it is government or corporates or a social sector entity. What could be the steps through which a strategy making effort should go so that the strategy is effective? When you start creating a strategy for an entity, the first thing that needs to be remembered is that you have a proper layered discussion with all the segments of the organization for which a strategy is being developed. Whether it is a branding strategy or revival of brand strategy or a strategy where you have an important objective in mind which needs to be achieved. Once you have talked to the all layers of the organization, starting from the top and going to the ground, then you understand the issues and challenges that are there in developing that strategy. Based on your understanding of the issues and challenges of the organization, then the next step is to go to the stakeholders and ask them what is their perception of the challenges or issues that the organization for which the strategy needs to be formulated are facing. So you need to go to the government officials, the peer group of that particular industry in which or the segment in which your client is working, and also to academia, think tanks, and civil society. The moment you go talk to them about the issues and challenges of the organization for which you are creating a strategy, you will start getting different perspectives which the organization needs to cater to or which the organization needs to take care of. And from there, you will understand the messages to counter or tackle the issues and challenges your client is facing. Once you are ready with all the stakeholder consultations and the messages and a book where issues and challenges are noted down on the left hand side and the messages with which you can go to the public or to all the stakeholders for achieving the objective which your organization has given you to achieve, then next stage is to formulate an execution strategy. So as I said, once you have issues and challenges on the left hand side of your Excel sheet and on the right hand side you have messaging, based on that, a strategy which takes care of your short term issues, then medium term and long term, that overall overarching strategy needs to be put in place. So the clear-cut idea of issues and challenges and the messages which will take care of those issues and challenges, which means to tackle those issues and challenges when you are ready with that and with the execution strategy, then you can go to your client and tell the client that this is what we feel would be effective in dealing with the problem that you have provided us or given us to deal with. Now, once you have short-term, medium-term and long-term execution plan ready and the client is ready to go and execute that, one very important aspect which needs to be taken care of is that you must have a timeline of execution and also regular assessment mechanism. Unless until you have an assessment mechanism intertwined with your execution strategy, you will never be able to make course correction, which sometimes become very, very important. Any strategy cannot be cast in stone. And as in this video, I wanted to convey the message, which is the core message is that strategy cannot be a quick fix. So once you have done this homework of a layered discussion within the organization to understand issues and challenges, then from stakeholders, you have got the messages or the mechanism or indications or the hint how those issues and challenges should be tackled, and then you have created an execution strategy to take those messages to the required people or to the needed people to achieve the objective which you want the organization to achieve. Then this regular assessment mechanism, what it does is that wherever in your execution strategy you need some modification, this assessment would allow you to do that. And this is where the strategy needs to be an overarching, all-encompassing kind of a job rather than a quick fix solution. Thanks for watching. I'll keep coming with this kind of videos for you. Thank you.